Dinosaur time again. Hey everyone, it's dinosaur time, and today we are going to be talking about the different groups that dinosaurs have been divided into. Now, scientists have divided dinosaurs by the way their hips are shaped. You know where hip bones are, where your legs join your torso. And they are the lizard-hipped dinosaurs and the bird-hipped dinosaurs. We're going to be talking about some of the different groups in those two big groups. So the big groups are dinosaur, lizard-hipped, bird-hipped, and then there's smaller groups that come off of that. So I've color-coded them to make it easier. I want you to pay attention to the big clues for how to tell if a dinosaur is in that group. You'll know it's a big clue if it's written in big letters. Ready? Here we go. Ankylosauria, or ankylosaurs. Their name means fused lizard. They lived from the Jurassic to Cretaceous periods, so the second two of the dinosaur periods. They generally walked on 4 legs. They were herbivores, which meant they ate plants, and they are most well known for their armor. See how the back, it looks like they have plates or knobs all along the back for protection? That's your big clue that it's an ankylosaur. Some of them had a clubbed tail, but not all of them did. Ornithopoda, or bird feet, ornithopods. These dinosaurs lived from the Jurassic to the Cretaceous period. Some of them walked on 2 legs, and some of them walked on 4 legs. They were herbivores and had 3 toes. One of the most common dinosaurs ever, the iguanodon, was an ornithopod. Now, unfortunately, they don't have a big clue that lets you say, whoa, that's definitely an ornithopod. So if you see a dinosaur and you don't see a big clue, maybe it's an ornithopod. Stegosauria, or stegosaurs. Their name means roof lizard, like there's shingles on the roof along their back. They also lived from the Jurassic to the Cretaceous period. They generally walked on 4 legs. Because their back legs are higher than their front legs, they probably weren't very fast walkers. That's what scientists currently think. They were also herbivores. They were plant eaters, and of course their big clue is those plates or spikes along their back. Of course, the Stegosaurus is one example of a stegosaur. So a stegosaurus is one, but there are others. Look at those interesting stegosaurs in that picture. Ceratopsians, or horned faces. You can probably guess how they got that name. They walked on 4 legs. Eventually, early ceratopsians, some of them, did walk on 2 legs, but by the end of the Cretaceous period, they were pretty much all on 4 legs. They were herbivores, and of course they were most well known for their beaks. They had those pointed snouts, and frills, those things on the top, and the horns on their face. That's how they got their name. And the last of our lizard-hipped dinosaurs, Pachycephalosauria. Pachycephalosauria. Say that again. Pachycephalosauria. Their name means thick-headed lizards. They were also around from the Jurassic to the Cretaceous period. They tended to walk on 2 legs and were herbivores, but of course they were most well known for that bony dome on their head. Sometimes it was flat or rounded. Sometimes it had knobs around the top. Scientists used to think it was used for fighting. They would battle each other by bonking each other on the head. But now they think probably not. Their neck doesn't look strong enough for that. So they're still trying to figure out what they used that thick head for. Now, before we get to the bird-hipped dinosaurs, you might notice something that's not here. We're not going to see any flying dinosaurs. Why not? There weren't any. Well, what about pterodactyls? Well, pterodactyls were actually flying reptiles. They're not dinosaurs. It's a different group. Were they around at the time of the dinosaurs? Yes, but no flying dinosaurs existed. Flying lizards? Yes. Flying dinosaurs? No. But we do have the bird-hipped dinosaurs. The first of them we're going to talk about was the Prosauropoda, which means before sauropods. What's a sauropod? I'll get to it. Wait. Now, they lived from the Triassic to the Jurassic period. So they were older dinosaurs. First dinosaurs appeared in the Triassic period up through the Jurassic period. They mostly walked on 2 legs. Some of them walked on 4, and they were herbivores. They are known for having a somewhat long neck. So if it is on 2 legs and has a somewhat long neck, it's probably a prosauropoda. I told you we'd get to sauropods. Sauropoda, or sauropods, means lizard foot. They lived from the Triassic through the Cretaceous period. That means there were sauropods along for the entire age of dinosaurs. They walked around on 4 legs, and they were herbivores. What are they known for? They are known for their super long necks and their super long tails. In fact, the largest dinosaurs known, the Argentinosaurus, was a sauropod. There are lots of them. The Argentinosaurus could grow to be up to about 110 feet long. That's really long. They were really, really big dinosaurs. Have you noticed that so far all the dinosaurs we've talked about have been herbivores? Well, not anymore, guys. Here come the theropoda, or the theropods. Their name means beast foot. They also lived from the Triassic through the Cretaceous period. They were a very successful dinosaur. They walked around on 2 legs, and they were the carnivores. They were also known for having smaller arms. What do you think of when you think of big dinosaur, carnivore, small arms? I hope you're thinking about a Tyrannosaurus Rex. That's what I'm thinking about. Tyrannosaurus Rex were theropods. Now, the interesting thing about theropods is, unlike all the other dinosaurs that became extinct about 65 million years ago, theropods didn't. They adapted, they changed. There are still descendants of the theropods around to this very day. There's probably one outside your house right now. Birds. Birds are actually descended from theropods. They got smaller, they got more feathers, they learned how to fly, but their descendants are around to this very day. They are the only group of dinosaurs that survived the KT extinction event. Good job, theropods. So, lots of different dinosaur groups, but let's go over what the clue is for each one. Stegosauria, like Stegosaurus, had those plates along their back. Ankylosauria, like the Ankylosaurus, has armored backs, sometimes a clubbed tail. Ornithopoda, not any big clues. If it's 2-footed and an herbivore, it's probably one of those. Ceratopsians, horns, frills. Pachycephalosauria, thick skulls. Prosauropoda, kind of long necks. Maybe walks on 2, maybe walks on 4. Sauropoda, long necks, long tails, big dinosaur. Theropods, meat eaters, or currently birds. We call them avian dinosaurs because they became birds, for which the scientific word is avian. So, look at those dinosaurs because, yes, there will be a quiz.